Arrested one person in connection to that mall shooting in South Carolina. Police arrested a 22-year-old Joanne Price. 14 people were hurt in that shooting Saturday at the mall in Columbia. 9 suffered gunshot wounds. The rest were hurt when they were trying to flee the mall. Some of the injuries included broken bones and a head injury.
Guys, first of all, happy Easter. And I hope everybody is having a productive Easter. I don't like making these type of reports. But y'all know I'm on my grind right now to grow this channel. Trying to get these algorithms right. So I'm doing this full time. I don't ask for a lot, but please support the channel. I mean, $5, $2, $1 cash out goes a long way. Y'all know it's in the description boxes below. It's all you got to do. If you can't, a like and a comment is so free. It helps out with the algorithm. Okay, a like and a comment. That's all we need. If you can't donate. All right. But let's talk about this. I used to live in South Carolina. South Carolina is one of the most red states in the US of A. I mean, you can't get no redder than South Carolina. You think Alabama and Mississippi red? Go to South Carolina. Okay. They are pretty red. All right. One thing I do know is that Columbia over time has been very liberal past couple of years because of all this defund the police. It's a major city. South Carolina only have like really three major cities in its area. That is Charleston, Columbia. Thank you, Train Wreck. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate the super sticker, man. And also Greenville, South Carolina. Because Greenville is pretty large. Okay. And all right, I say 4, Aiken. Oh, okay, well, 5, because then you got Myrtle Beach and then Florence, okay, so really 6. Okay, let me rephrase that. 6 pretty decent sized cities, but the biggest of all of the 6 is going to be Columbia, Charleston, and Myrtle Beach. Those are going to be your 3 biggest ones. And Myrtle Beach has been having crime going on for years, but not as bad. But Columbia, ever since this woke shit revolution has started, this is what Columbia has been facing. It is not a safe area like it used to be. Just about a year ago, they had a major scandal with Uber where a guy act like he was an Uber driver, kidnapped a young college girl after a concert and killed her. And just did it just because. This is where we at. This is where we at.
You see blood on the floor. You saw people on gurneys. You saw people with bandages on them. And I saw most of the people with gunshot wounds.
I want y'all to hear this. This young lady right here, you could tell she's a Colombian native. She's probably I would say the way she talked, I wouldn't say she woke. I would say she's probably a moderate or a borderline conservative at best. But these people are not used to this. Okay. They're not. Columbia Mall is not used to this. They're not. Okay. They're not used to this. Let me show you the population of Columbia, South Carolina, right quick, and we will go back to our regularly scheduled programming because I think we need to take a geography tour. Here we go, guys. This is Columbia, South Carolina, guys. All right. I'm going to read this to you. The population of this town, this whole city, roughly total is 136,632 people. It's pretty small versus Charleston, right? Okay. Now the metro area, people driving through, going from point A to point B. Let's see how many people come through the metro. The metro area is about 829,470 people. So that's how much of a metro you got from the interstate traveling, stopping through business trips, things of that nature. But this is not a real big town. Okay. It's really not. Crime rate don't really happen like that in Columbia, South Carolina. This is like a relax and take care of yourself town. They're about Richland, Lexington County, Fairfield, Calhoun, Kershaw. I want you to look up these areas I'm just naming. These are areas where people relax, okay? These are, I want to retire, Dentsville, West Columbia, Forest Acres. Shout out to Forest Acres. I think there's a projects over in that area too. Blackwood. All these areas I'm naming in this little small area, they don't have these problems. It's supposed to be relaxation.com. But unfortunately, when you got gangs and people making a city liberal than what it's ever been, this is the stuff that you'd put up with. This is the rule-raw bullshit you got to put up with. Okay? So let's get back to the main story. Just wanted to put that light to everybody about what type of town we're dealing with.
The only thing I'm thinking is my children. They're home and I'm in the mall and shootout.
Oh, my goodness. Investigators do not believe the shooting was random, and at last check, only one victim remains in the hospital recovering. The rest have been released.
See, guys, when I used to go to the mall, and I'm from that area, Carolina, you ain't to worry about no guns, okay? You ain't to worry about this shit. All right? Yep, a lot of high-paying jobs. A lot of high-paying jobs. Yeah, we didn't have to worry about that. You went to the mall. Columbia used to be the safest place to go. Okay, Columbia. Anybody from South Carolina that follow me, please drop in the comment section or the chat that you remember when we used to have the fair or still have the notorious South Carolina State Fair right there at the stadium where all of college football, the high school playoffs for the state play at. Okay, the stadium. We never experienced this. This right here is sickening. You got to go out here and tiptoe from point A to point B in the mall because you don't know what's going to pop off. You can't make this up, guys. This is what happens when you got gangs and stuff all around. This is what happened in the Sun community. This is what makes it even worse. Now I gotta go up here and show y'all who one of these suspects is. Let's get back into find out what caused this and why we here. Y'all hit the like button. This is the only place where you're gonna get nothing but real news. Okay, especially the Easter massacre. That's what I'm calling it. This is the Easter massacre. Let's get back on and talk about what we got here. I'm gonna scan through this. This is what I told you. What I told y'all. What I told you. There's more to the story. Now, after this guy done shot up the mall, you about to find out what he got. He's got bond. That's right. So you shoot up the mall, you injure 14 people. 8 people were taken from the mall for medical treatment. And then you get granted bond. You can't make this shit up. Before I go on, I need to ask everybody right here in the comment section, do y'all really believe now that black people don't have privilege? I need to know. Do y'all really still believe black people don't have privilege? Because last time I checked, I think black folks got privilege. Because you just seen it. This man shot 14 people. 8 went to the hospital. Okay? And this cat got a bond. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Wow. You had to use a man. Now let's look at the suspect. Jawayne M. Price, 22, got a surety bond of $25,000, but he got to wear an ankle monitor, and he can't have no contact with anyone involved in the incident. This is why, guys. This is why we keep having this drama. This is why. So you shoot up 14 people and you get released. You can't make this shit up, man. Wow. Sunmen everywhere. I want you to look at this. This is what happens. Y'all keep saying that there's no equality. I want you to see this. I'm finna show you the images. This is your criminal. Y'all out here doing them. Y'all doing the most. That's one of them right here. Right here. This is one of them. He got granted bond. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. So you mean to tell me you endanger all these lives? You endanger all these lives. And now you coming up here talking about, well, we gonna grant him bond. He doesn't need a fucking bond. 25,000 is very low. You know how much of bond this cat should get? He should get $250,000 bond. Somebody need to come up with a surety of 25 grand to get him out. That's what should happen. Make an example out of him. Let him understand you ain't getting out all kind of way. $25,000 bond. Anybody can get out on that. What's up, Lawrence? Anybody can. You can do a GoFundMe real quick and get 2,500. Let me guess his story is gonna be. He was rejected as a child. His environment's fucked up. Man, I'm so sick of these stories, man. You can't make this up, man. Oh, you can't make this up. Oh my God. I mean, I get so it's just like I get so tired. You know, it's just so much. It's too much. But there's more. There's more foolishness. We just getting started. Hit that like button, guys. Shout out to my boy for the $4 sticker again. If you can't donate, please hit the like and at least put a comment already in the comment section below, man, so we can keep the algorithm alive. Especially when I get off here with this. It's the only place where you can get real news. Real news. You ain't gonna get it nowhere else.
eBay Motors has parts for new cars, new parts for old cars, and new parts for cars about as old as I am. eBay Motors has over 122 million parts. That's insane. Get all the right parts at the right prices. Let's ride.
You know, 50 rounds were fired during the shooting. It's truly incredible. And I can show you firsthand how many rounds were fired, because look at this car. It's in front of the Airbnb.
Think about that. 50 rounds. Okay? 50 rounds. You don't get it no bloodier and direct than 50 rounds. This is the situation we're dealing with. I mean, this is facts. I mean, you can't make this up. I'm going to the comments chat. South Carolina had another one last night in the club. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. My other boy guy on incognito. See, our DMs know we're red, but lo and behold, Lindsey Graham keeps that primary open, so you can vote in both the Democrat and Republican primaries here. So they vote for Lindsey to keep him in. Yeah, he needs to go. Lindsey sucked. In South Carolina, we used to keep our windows open, doors unlocked. Yep, I remember those days. Everyone knew each other and cared. Now I don't make eye contact with anyone. You can't, especially out in the country. I'm from Darling County, baby. Darling County, South Carolina. Okay, home of the raceway. And this is facts. Let's continue with the story, man.
Airbnb building, and I can tell you several cars, it's the same thing. Windows smashed out, bullet holes, and then the Airbnb, you see the second floor windows are smashed out. Well, police say some of the victims actually jumped out the window running from that gunfire. Now we know
I mean, think about this, guys. Sorry about that. I had to take a moment for me to check on the dogs. Think about this. They're running. They're jumping out the window. At an Airbnb, you having a party, it's Easter weekend, and all of a sudden, you got to jump out because somebody wants to take it to the next level. Somebody wants to shoot you. And let me tell y'all something. In the stand with Sunmen, it don't take an argument, okay, to shoot you. All right, it don't take that. You ain't got to be a rival of a gang or anything. It could be the way you look. It could be they might have had something they thought about earlier today that pissed them off, and you remind them of that, and you get in that heat. I mean, it's just what it is. I don't go to parties at all because, especially if it's around Sunmen, all it takes is somebody to get drunk and it's over. It's just what it is. Let's continue with this.
A party was taking place with at least 200 people when shots rang out. Police say most of these people at the party were underage. Now we're going to show you some.
That's even worse. They were underage. Think about the pandemonium the parents is experiencing. Your child telling you he's hanging out with so-and-so and they're not having a party or they're chaperones, and all of a sudden 200 kids is at a party and somebody pops off and loses their shit. And then you get a call that one of your children is dead because somebody thought it was cool to ring off 50 shots. This is the type of adolescent behavior that not only happens with just adolescents and teenagers, we're talking about it's going over to grown folks. Y'all see it all the time. Chicago trying to spray somebody, these major cities, and then they miss and hit a little girl or a son or anybody else of that nature. The first thing they say is, "Oh well, man, it is what it is." That's what they say. "Oh well, man, it is what it is." It's casualty of war. They don't think because they go to prison that they're gonna get their ass whooped for shooting that little girl, little boy, because in prison they don't look at it that way. They look at it as, oh, you was blood or you thugging. Oh, that person got killed. Oh, it's casualty of war. That's how they look at it. So no, they don't get no extreme beatings or get ousted or freaking eliminated unless it's somebody that they got beef with in the opposite gang that's controlling the prison. But that's for another episode for another time.
Some new video that we just got. This is the downstairs unit of the Airbnb, which is separate from the upstairs and has a different owner. But that owner, he took us into this home and there were bullet holes in at least one bedroom. We actually found a stray bullet in the hallway. He didn't even know it was there. And earlier before that, I talked to a family. They were getting ready for Easter. They were staying in that bottom unit, but they actually went to a hotel overnight as soon as they saw that a party was taking place. Dust was coming from the ceiling. The walls were shaking. But thankfully, they left and went to a hotel in the middle of the night. We're going to hear a lot more from him, but here's what he had to say about the Airbnb policies.
200 people is a lot. There's usually a limit for Airbnb. We would do maybe 6 to 8 guests maximum. So I'm not sure how 200 people got in upstairs being undetected.
Now, when you look at these cars that I'm showing you, it's really just disbelief. But when I talk to you about a massive investigation, 8 different crime scenes police were processing at the time, and you really can take a look at that when you come out here. I mean, even there's a car down the street that just has blood all over it.
A car down the street got blood all over it. That's a lot. People that pay for the other air and you know what I mean, the rental, vacation rental upstairs. They had to leave because the party was getting so crazy that it was rocking the walls. And they paid their hard-earned money and had experienced that. And now there are 2 teenage kids dead, and the parents ain't never gonna see those kids back again. Man, you can't make this shit up, man. This is what happens. Telling you, man, this is what happens in the Sun community. You can't. I'm telling y'all, this shit's real out here.
Truly chaotic scene. But again, no suspects in custody, and right now, no motive.
This is starting to become the same thing. No suspects in custody, no motive, or suspects in custody, bond granted. Alias Allen said, I would be pissed off if anyone did an Airbnb in my neighborhood. Nothing good comes from them. It has ruined coastal divisions, throwing trash, loud parties, running over lawns, just bad news. Yeah, it is bad news. It always has been bad news. A lot of people don't want to admit that, but the Airbnb has not been very in a positive. It's only positive for people that are in a vacationing area where there's a lot of mature and older people there that ain't gonna act the damn fool. Most of the time, you don't get that. You don't. More news to come. Oh, we ain't finished yet. We just getting started. So a lot of mass shootings happened over the weekend. I want y'all to understand this is what it's at. Now hit that like button. Also, if you can't donate, again, hit the like and put a comment. It helps out with the algorithm. Y'all give me a minute while I load this up. All right, hold on. Yeah, give me 1 second. All right. I'm finna put it in now. What's going on, Daniel? Daniel Carr, y'all. Say some love to him. All right, here we go. I'm finna play this next one.
Well, good Sunday morning to you. Here's some of the weather headlines we're following. It's going to be seasonal this afternoon. So if you do have those outdoor Easter plans, the weather should be fine. Although rain is going to be likely tonight. Rain will continue, it looks like, through the early afternoon hours.
That is not what I'm looking for. This is not what I was looking for. Hold on. These jokers talking to me about something I don't want to hear. All right.
Hours of Monday, but then sunshine returns to the Midlands on Tuesday, and temperatures.
Oh, he pooped again? Oh no.
Now come in.
All right, so there's no video on it, so we're going to have to read it. So let me go to the article. We're just going to do it the old school way. I thought they had it. I don't know why they don't have a video about it, but we're going to talk about it this way then. You go back into the article. Let's add it to the stream. What's up, Hood? My boy Hoodie, man. Definitely, man. Happy Easter, Hoodie. We got to get you back on the show, man. I'm doing this full time now, going full speed ahead. So I'm trying to make it do what it do. 9 injured in the shooting at South Carolina club. Authorities said that there were no reported fatalities in the Easter morning shooting at the club in Hampton County. Now, if you don't know what Hampton County is right near Savannah, Georgia. Okay. It's literally like 40 miles from Savannah, Georgia, going into the South Carolina line. This is the same area where they had the actual lawyers that the lawyer that had his whole wife and kid wiped out at his home. So this has been a very controversial county for the past year. Okay. So yeah, you go through Hampton County, it's small, but it's rocking right now. Authorities in South Carolina say they are investigating a shooting at a club in Hampton County early Sunday that left at least 9 people injured. It was the second mass shooting in the state. As many day in as in the state in as many within days. The state law enforcement division said in an email there were no reported fatalities in the Easter morning shooting at the club in Hampton County. No information was immediately available on the severity of the injuries. The SLED said it was asked to investigate by the Hampton County Sheriff's Office. Hampton County is roughly 80 miles, which is west of Charleston, and again near Savannah. The shooting comes a day after gunfire erupted at a busy mall in the state capital of Columbia. 9 people were shot and 5 people were injured while trying to flee the scene at Columbiana Central. Columbia Police Chief W.H. Skip Holbrook said in a news release. Saturday. The victims ranged in age from 15 to 73. See, guys, this is what I'm talking about. South Carolina has become it's starting to become the staple of bullshit. All right, let me go put myself, and this is my home state. Okay, I claim both states, North and South Carolina. Why did we get here? I tell you how we got here with this situation. It's because some people have gone out of damn control. I'm just being like it is. Let's go. South Carolina's supposed to be a constitutional carry state anyway. Last time I checked, it was. You should be able to carry. Exactly, train wreck. Limp Dick Lindsay needs to go. Ben need to go. Judge said hard bigotry of low expectations. And let me tell you, I live in Georgia, but I was born in South Carolina. I was raised in South Carolina and North Carolina, both states. And then when I got in the military, that's when I came through to Georgia. So yeah, I live in Georgia now, but that's my home state. North Carolina and South Carolina. I always rep them too. Yeah, you can carry over there. Let's look to see. I think South Carolina is a U.S. constitutional state, constitutional carry. Let me find that out for you guys. Is South Carolina a constitutional carry state? I'll have to find that out. Okay. Let me see what we got here. Before I want to say it's not. No, it's not. I think they were voting on it, but I think it didn't got passed. Now they do have it where you can get a permit to open carry, but I'm staying in Georgia because it's constitutional carry, and that's what I fuck with. If it ain't constitutional carry, I can't. Yeah, you can't assume. You're right, guy. You can't assume. So no, it's not constitutional carry. It's open carry for a permit. Me, constitutional carry. Right here. I can wear my gun all day long on me without no permit. That's why you're going to start seeing a lot of people not robbing like they used to, especially in South Georgia. Yeah, man. So this is what is going on. This is what we're seeing right now. This is what we are seeing right now. You can't make this shit up. It scares me, man. It really does. Let's see any other mass shootings came about. I want to get sure y'all get the whole full enchilada. Let's see what else we got. And that's it. That's all we got for now. That's all we got for shootings for now. And guys, I wanted to make this Easter edition because I wanted to tell my fans that it's really getting real out here. Okay. And for whatever reason, whatever laws your state have for you to carry, that you could open carry or concealed carry, please use it to your full advantage. Yeah, exactly. As long as you ain't got no alcohol in your system. And Claude, even if he did pass it for an election on gimmick, I don't care. It's in stone now. All of us carrying now. We ain't need no permit now. Shit. Boy, I'm riding around with that bitch everywhere. Everywhere. Trunk, car, I don't care. You got to, because people, it's dangerous now. Because these young key people are on demon time. They don't think you will get them. I'm just being honest. They don't think that they could get touched. And so that's why they keep going out here robbing people in these other major cities that don't want to crack down and let the citizens protect themselves. If you made everybody constitutional carry around the US of A, I bet you crime would drop. Because who wants to rob someone knowing that somebody could blast them? You don't know what gun the person got. You don't know how many guns they got. You don't know what they got. Man, let me tell you, it'll be a lot of people thinking 2 or 3 times before trying to take. The risk could be too high for the reward. Claude, I don't know. I don't really know a lot about Purdue, man. I mean, I definitely agree with you about, I'm still pissed off on how Kemp did not stand up for the party with the whole election debacle. I really felt like he finger fucked that. But at the end of the day, besides that, I can't really complain about the guy. For the state of Georgia, he's been doing pretty good. I mean, but you know, Purdue do have the back of Trump. I just got to go into read more into Purdue. Kemp is a rhino. It's hard to say at this point right now, Claude. I mean, like I said, he didn't do good with that election. I mean, he finger fucked the shit out of that. Him and that other guy, the secretary of the state, they messed that up horrendously. I wouldn't say he's a rhino, but I would say that he's borderline. He's a politician. Let's put it that way. He's a real politician that fits in with Washington. He's going to do what's going to be best for his career. I'm going to put it like that. Rhinos, they do whatever they think is best for them to get votes forever. Like jackass Mitt Romney. That's a rhino. He'll do anything to get the vote. He's so rhino now. He got the Democrats calling him a man with they got MSNBC bragging about him. Like he's the only Republican that really is real. I'm to the point now. I want Mitt Romney to just be a Democrat. Just get out of our party. I want all rhinos to go. But that's another topic for another story. Yeah, Brad. Oh God, don't even talk about him. I can't stand that dude. He gotta go. Brad's gotta go. Sorry. Yeah, nothing's never enough, man. Nothing. Rhino guy, he done did all that, and they said that they still consider him the enemy, just a nicer one. What? Doing all that capping for nothing. Anyway, guys, I hope everybody having a good Easter. I wanted to report on the latest. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you guys are thinking about what's really going on in America today with all this crime, with that and what the solution should be. Okay, definitely get in the comment section below. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I'm out.